Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jimmy, and in today's video, we'll take a look at the latest update for the Samsung Galaxy S25 series. Now, this one is the April update. This one over here is the Galaxy S25 Ultra. This one is unlocked with an AT&T SIM card inside. This is my personal device, and I still don't have this update here. This one is from T-Mobile. This is the Galaxy S25 Plus. So we'll just at least do the update on this phone here, and we'll do comparisons of the different applications and services versions. And I also want to make sure that after this phone gets updated, we'll have the newest charging animation. So instead of it showing the charging word, it'll just have this over here, which is the little charging lightning bolt along with just the percentage. So we don't need the word there. And I also want to take a look at the live notifications for music, because as of right now, I have to have a widget on my home screen just so I can interact with the music, from the home screen itself. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go through and hit restart now. So this phone over here will get the latest update of April, and then we'll do the comparisons versus this one over here, which is the Galaxy S25 Ultra that is still stuck on March. So as this one updates, we'll take a look underneath the hood of everything that's happening behind this update. So this is the Samsung mobile security page letting us know everything that is being done in April. So as you scroll down, everything on the top, this is everything from Google. So Google does have 4 criticals when it comes down to vulnerabilities that they were able to fix. So they had 4 critical and then 34 high. And then as you scroll on down, you'll actually see that there is a few of them that's not applicable to Samsung devices, but really just probably just Pixel devices. This one is a high vulnerability, and it's dealing with Samsung's semiconductor, so that one is a very important update. Samsung down over here, the SVE, so this is the Samsung vulnerabilities and exposures. There is 21 of them on this update here. And for everything that's listed, they've listed 15 of them. So there was a vulnerability with the sticker center, something with the clipboard service. Scrolling on down, there's one with the Samsung contacts, one for the Galaxy Watch, Samsung Device Health Manager, improper access to control and input manager. So as we scroll through, you can read a few things down here of what they were able to fix. So again, as a summary of this, there was 4 critical from Google, there was 34 that was high, and then on the Samsung side of things, there was 21 vulnerabilities and exposures that was fixed, and they've listed 15 of them if you would like to read through. So it's also at this point in the video, I like to state that if you're brand new here at the channel Jimmy as Promo, you appreciate these tips, tricks, tutorials, and the latest information on your Samsung Galaxy devices. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, as well as the bell for notifications to get notified for all future videos. So taking a look at the notifications panel up here, it looks like there's a few things that is being updated from the Samsung Galaxy Store. Now, what you can do after this is still go into the Samsung Galaxy Store to see what else is still sitting there, because there could be a few more applications. Sometimes after a phone gets updated, they actually just throw them in there, and then this way it would be able to be done manually or automatically without it having to take up that large lump sum of the monthly update. So our phone has been updated, and there is one thing that I forgot to take a look at and share with you guys, which was how big this update was for the Galaxy S25 Plus. Now, in order to take a look at that, if you're ever curious, after you update your phone, if you ever want to take a look at it, you go inside of your settings, you go to your software update, and then you go to your last update, which we just did right now on April 24th. So it's the stability and reliability, better behavior has been improved, security, the device is protected with improved security, and then pretty much that's it. But over here, the size is 731 megabytes. It gives you the April 1st patch, and the version ends in AYD9. So this is for the Galaxy S25 series, which is running Samsung One UI 7 with Android 15. Now, I went inside of the software information page just to kind of show you that this one is on April 1st when it comes down to the security patch, and also too, the Google Play System update has its latest update of April 1st on here, so you'll have all of those brand new features that comes with it. Now, if you don't know too much about the Google Play System update, that is pretty much everything from your phone to your watch to your Android TV, your Android Auto, and so many things, bringing you security and a whole bunch of brand new features, and also to the Google Play Store as well. So my video from yesterday talked a lot about this because I went through on what was brand new with the April update of the Google Play System update. So now that we took a look at this, and we also took a look at that, which was the Samsung mobile security page, now let's take a look at the charging animation. This is something that I was hoping that we were going to get, and making sure that the word charging is now gone. So we have the new version of the charging animation. And again, if you want to compare it versus what it used to be, plugging in here, you'll be able to notice that it says the word charging and then the lightning bolt and number. So we do have, after this update of April, the newest charging animation. Now also what it'll bring with it is that if you are playing music or any media player and then you get out of it and you head home, it should show on the very top, which it does. So I tested this right before the update and it didn't do this. So this April update finally gets us to the latest version of Samsung One UI 7, which is what some of these other devices have. So again, even as example, if I'm playing music over here, there's nothing that is being shown on the very top. So this right here is the latest version. I'm playing music currently and there is nothing coming up with the live notifications. Now just remember, you can always interact with this. So you can tap on this, you can thumb it up, you can hit next, you can go back. It's going to be a part of your now bar on your lock screen. So it's going to be right down here. You'd also be able to interact with it down here too. You can tap on it, play around with it. When you unlock your device, it's still going to be on the very top. And then again, if you're ever done, you just swipe it off and now it's gone. So this latest update for April for the Galaxy S25 series is getting us and giving us everything that we want, which is the live notifications for music or media player, and then also the brand new charging animation. Now let's take a look at applications and services, and this is actually kind of a fun way to do it because I can just do the comparison rather than having to write it down beforehand. But before this update, they were the same here, and it looks like that they are still the exact same. So there's no new version of Samsung One UI Home. Now let's take a look at Gallery. So for this one, you just press and hold, you tap on the little information. Scrolling on down, before the update, they were the same, and now they are different. That means that this phone over here, the April update, gives you a newer version of the gallery. This one over here, the old version, ends with 61. This one ends with 63. Now let's also take a look at the lock screen. So when you head over inside of your settings, scrolling on down, it's kind of fun with two hands. Okay, so you go to your lock screen, always on display, about the lock screen. Let's see if there's a newer version. Looks as if we have a newer version over here again. So when it comes down to the April update, you have a newer, better version of the One UI lock screen. And actually it says One UI lock screen right there. Over here it just says lock screen. So we went from the 8825.5 to the 8828.12. So a newer version of the lock screen. Let's also take a look at the camera. We'll see if these ones are different. Before the update, they were the exact same. And there's no newer version or different version of the camera. And then the last thing I want to take a look at is my files, just to see if there is a newer version for this one, because I like to take a look at a bunch of different applications, because Samsung never tells us what is really technically being new, and it looks like the exact same version there. So in summary, everything that's brand new with this April update for the Galaxy S25 series is that it gets you to the latest versions of Samsung One UI 7. You have the better charging animation, you have the live notifications for a media player, you also have the better version or newer version of the gallery, as well as the lock screen, and then all of this stuff, all of the vulnerabilities from Google and Samsung has been fixed, and that is why it's a fairly large update. This one was over 700 megabytes. So that is everything that I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys have appreciated it. I kind of like having two phones. Hopefully I can do this more in the future. Usually I just kind of write down the versions of everything. But other than that, if you guys appreciated this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Subscribe on the very bottom left-hand side. And if you like this video, then more than likely you'll also like this video. And I'll see you guys later.